he's become emotional unattached. Oh my God. He's emotional unattached, y'all. That's what's wrong with him. You guys to let him go, Judge. He's just emotional unattached. Okay, that's all. He's just unattached emotional. You get it? You get it? No? Oh. Yes, honey. Okay. Kicking it with Dawn. Yes, honey. Everybody say, hey, Dawn. Hey, Dawn. We're going to read your letter, Dawn. Okay? No worries. Don't worry. Don't worry. Well, you can be a little bit worried. I mean, it's going to be funny. It's going to be funny. It's going to be fun. Yeah, there it is. Page 1. Oh, are y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. Dear Judge Darrell, I didn't watch the victim's statements yesterday. You know, it was too much to bear. I'm so sensitive, you know. I'm just kidding. I just couldn't. Yeah, that's a C. Okay, yes. I just couldn't. You know, I needed to protect my heart. You know, Dawn needed to protect. Oh, Jesus. She needed to protect her heart, y'all. She couldn't listen to the people tell the story about how Darrell drove through their lives, okay? How the seed that she created took the car that she got her name on, okay? And drove through their lives. She had to protect her heart. Got it. Got it. I'm writing this because I want you to know. By the way. Serious, mama, serious. This is hard, y'all. This is hard. If you could know what it feels like, it's like chaos inside me right now. I'm trying to calm myself. I'm writing this because I want you to know, and the victims and their families know. Jesus. Proofread much that I know their pain, you know, because he drove over my family as well. I know their pain. They can't be trying to claim all the pain. I know their pain. They ain't special just because they got pain. I know their pain. That's like the worst thing to say. The only people who could qualify to say stuff like that to you is like the people who were standing right next to the person that also got the exact same thing that person got. And then you say, yeah, me too. That's it. Any other time you say it, it's like, it sounds dismissive. It sounds dismissive. I know your pain. No, you don't. You could know my pain if you stand in front of my car. You could. I could show you if you want to know. I mean, if you want to know the pain, stand right here. Now, once I go from you being in front of me to you being behind me, you know, after you heard that engine rev, then you can say that sentence you just said. How about that? A high five. You know what I'm saying? I know their pain and I understand how hurt they are. Oh my God. They ain't hurt, they dead. What is you talking about? Oh my God, how hurt they are. You think they, maybe she didn't know what happened yet. Like, was you still listening to Darrell? I think she must have still been listening to Darrell when she wrote this. She was still taking his word for some stuff because clearly she didn't know the gravity. I know they just hurt by, you know, he hurt their feelings. No. I know their pain and I understand how hurt they are and how they need to let it be known. She just put the letter B. Where's the E? That's not how you write B, but okay. Oh my God. Now let's read that again though, because that sounded weird. And I understand how hurt they are and how they need to let it be known. Does that not sound like she's saying that they're bragging about it? I mean, I understand how you feel and how you feel the need to let it be known. That's a weird way to put that. You know what I'm saying? That's a strange way to put it. But these people, they talk funny, okay? Talking about this whole family here. The whole family talk like this. This is like they all learn in a circular thing. Like it was a circle. This one taught that one. That one taught that one. That one taught that one. But it's a circle. So there's no new information coming in, basically is what it means. But nonetheless, okay? Okay. Let it be known how they feel, okay? Darrell's behavior shows him to be unfeeling, you know, and not caring. It's not accurate. Well, I mean, it's not just his feelings. He said it too. He said, I don't care. How many times did he say I don't care? How many times? Too many times to count? Yeah. Maybe if you showed up for court, Dawn, you would know this. Okay. Maybe if you had shown up, you would know what we know. Okay. Oh, thank you, Samantha. Said, Dawn, you better move and get a new name. I know that's right. She can't get no new. That face can be identified anywhere. She got a very distinct looking face. You know what I'm saying? Definitely sees why Darrell's the way he is. Behavior is the word. I know, right? Behavior. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, Darrell. Darrell and Darrell's mother. Let's see. It's inaccurate. It's not accurate. He's not like that at all, Judge. You just gotta sit down with him, you know, and just listen to him. Oh, wait. No, don't do that. Don't do that. How about this? You just gotta take my word for it, Judge. How about it? Just take my word for it, Judge. Okay? I see a person who is broken. Oh, got it. Got it, Dawn. You making the struggle real, honey. I see a person who is broken. You know, unmedicated. Oh, medication is everything to these people. Like that's the answer to everything, ain't it, Dawn? It's the medication, ain't it? It's always the medication. You ain't give him no medication. You let him drive around in your car, gave him gas money, honey, to drive around in your car, unmedicated, after he already ran over his girlfriend's foot like a few weeks ago, right? I mean, how is this a us problem? This seemed like a you problem, okay? This seemed like a y'all issue, okay? Unmedicated and one who doesn't have the ability to control his actions, oh my God, or his emotions. He's become emotional unattached. Oh my God. He's emotional unattached, y'all. That's what's wrong with him. You guys to let him go, Judge. He's just emotional unattached, okay? That's all. He's just unattached emotional. You get it? No? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. They talk funny, y'all. They just talk funny. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So ability to control his actions or his emotions. He's become emotional unattached to what's happening. Oh, his illness is prohibiting. Oh, she tried a big one, y'all. She tried a big word. She couldn't figure out how to spell it, so she just made a bunch of squiggly lines. So if something's missing, we won't notice. You know what I'm saying? You ain't slick, Dawn. I know that trick, okay? Okay? His illness is prohibiting to completely understand. Wait. Okay. Let's try this again, but we're gonna try it serious. This is a long ass run-on sentence, Dawn. Okay, this sentence this is all one. Okay, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but this whole page is still part of the last page sentence. Where the period at? There's no period. Let's see. Darrell's behavior shows him to be unfeeling and not caring is not accurate. Okay, so she just don't use punctuation. Okay, so that should have been period. I see a person who is broken. There it is. That's right. I see a person who is broken, unmedicated, and one who doesn't have the ability to control his actions or emotions. He's become emotional unattached to what's happening. His illness. There's no period. There's no is happening. His illness is prohibiting to completely, I'm assuming that's completely, understand and contact as he should and contact as he should in his mind. His not doing anything wrong. Dawn, I'm gonna need for you to do better, honey. I'm ready to blame all this on you at this point. This is ridiculous. Maybe education, maybe less concentration on medication and more concentration on education. How about that? How about we try to send his little behind to school? Hey, how about that? This is the longest run on. This is the whole page. It's like one long sentence. His illness is prohibiting to completely understand and contact as he should in his mind. He's not doing anything wrong. And that's definitely his not doing anything wrong. She dotted that. That's an I. She dotted that I. That's a HIS. His not doing anything wrong. Not his. His not doing nothing wrong. His ain't never did nothing to nobody. Okay. This is crazy. I would go into shell shock if I tried to edit this. Like, I would literally just have to throw it away and just Just write something else. Like, Judge, don't pay him no mind. Love, Dawn. Judge, he crazy, ain't he? I know. Love, Dawn. That would have been a better letter. Do you remember in the first interview in the dark where she said the police shouldn't have released him even though she paid his bail? Ain't that something? Trying to get that there blame away from herself. And add the period after he should. In his mood is a new sentence. Oh, is that mood? No, that's mind. In his mind. Yeah. I mean, I can tell where it should have started. The thing is that she clearly didn't know because she didn't even capitalize, at least as a marker. At least if you capitalize the letter, then it's kind of some type of signal that it's the beginning of a sentence. But she didn't use the punctuation nor the capital letters. And then his not doing anything wrong. He believed basically what Dawn is trying to say here, y'all. Let me just interpret this. Let me do her a favor and interpret, okay? In his mind, he ain't doing nothing wrong, okay? His illness is keeping him from completely understanding, and I don't know why she got contact in here, but and contact that contact didn't need to be there. I don't know why that. I don't know what she meant by that. I'm trying to help, Dawn. I'm trying to help. Don't know what she meant by that. I don't know what that was supposed to mean. The contact, okay? But basically, she's saying, in his mind, he ain't doing nothing wrong. He know he doing something wrong. Okay, stop making excuses for this person. That's ridiculous. Just be quiet. You can support him quietly. Shh, shut up. Support him in silence. You know what I'm saying? And in distance. Maybe stop answering your phone for him. Then you'll feel better. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel like y'all got a good understanding? No, me neither. I have stated before, okay, he's unstable, okay? He's not on any medication. Her and this his. You know what? I'm gonna give her credit. I'm gonna give her benefit of the doubt. How about that? I'm gonna assume that maybe that could be a HE, and that what it looks like where she dotted that I, that could be a apostrophe, which would then make that correct. So we're gonna assume that that's what that says. I have stated before, he's unstable. No punctuation. I'm gonna need a comma. He's not on any medication to help stable and settle his mind. Stable his mind. This is how you know whether you're saying it right. You just say, you said stable and settle his mind. You split it up, right? If you could say stable his mind and it makes sense, and settle his mind and it makes sense, then you're saying it right. But if stable his mind clearly don't sound right, he just needs to stable his mind. No, that's no. No, Dawn, that's no. Medication to help stable and settle his mind. Everything is medication. Everything is medication. All she's well, at least she's consistent. This is what she said when she came in when she climbed out of the bunk bed, rolled over and got her grandson to turn the computer on for her so she could come in and testify for her son. I mean, at least she's consistent. It's all about the medicine. It's all about the medication. Medicate them early. Same thing they do to the kids in the schools and stuff. When the kids act so unruly, the first thing they do is try to put them on something so they could manage them better. Like, this kid is gonna grow up, their brain's gonna be a little twisted because you wanted it to be easier to teach them when they were small. You gotta morph their mind with this stuff because you want it to be easier to deal with them in a classroom. You know what I'm saying? How selfish is that? So, what is seen in court is not a person who has no remorse. No, come on. That's not what you're saying. I know it's what it looked like. And I know it's what he said. But it's not what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? You don't look at the Darrell. Listen to the Dawn. I'm telling you that what you seeing ain't what you really seeing. It's like the boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? Did I get it, Dawn? Did I nail it? No? Oh. I'm trying to help you out, girl. Okay? So what is seen in court is not a person who has no remorse. It's a mentally ill, unmedicated person who is, she changes it, who has become detached from reality. Damn, this lady do not like punctuation. That was clearly the end of a sentence. So please, do not fault him. Oh my God, no she didn't. No she didn't. So please, do not fault him for his action. It's his illness. Oh, well, thanks, Dawn. We need to let this man out. It ain't even him. It's his illness. We need to just cut his illness off of him. Dawn, can you tell us what part of him is the illness so we can chop it off? Because it needs to be in prison. Not him, but it needs to go. So you tell us what part of the Darrell is the illness, because something on him is going to prison, okay? I'm just telling you what's going on here, okay? Some part of the Darrell is going to the prison. You can tell us what part it is if you know. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't, I'm going to need for you to shut the hell up. This sounds crazy, honey. Please do not. So please, okay? So please, do not fault him. Don't even fault him. Don't put him away forever, because that would be a thing that you could say. Please don't lock him away forever. You know, it's his illness. But do not fault him. Then who the hell is we gonna fault? We can't fault the car. It can't work without somebody pushing on the gas with a tiny ass foot. Okay? So, okay, fine, Dawn. Okay, all right, sure. Okay, I'm with you, Dawn. I'm with you. Hey, Marilyn, what's up? Crystal, what's up, baby? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Muy importante. We ain't gonna fault Darrell. You know whose car it was he was driving, Dawn, right? If it ain't him, I'm just saying, if it ain't him, if we don't fault Darrell, which you are telling us not to, who next in line? I mean, that's clearly gonna be you. That's gonna be you, Dawn. That's gonna be you. So you still want us to just, not fault him? Because we can't put the medication or the lack thereof medication in prison. Somebody's going in there to hang out with Bubba. I'm just telling you. Somebody gonna be in there with Bubba. Bubba gonna get his cellmate, okay? You want it to be you and it be Bubette, okay? Or you want it to be Darrell, and then you ain't gotta deal with him and his craziness in your yard, okay? This is crazy. He had to have harassed the shit out of her to write this letter. I'm gonna tell you now. She was plotting to get him free so that he could just finish the job, find another parade to drive through, find some other kids just crossing the street. I need for you to understand. I need for y'all to understand something. I know that you do, but just listen. What Darrell did is different. It's different. There are people who have committed just what you would think of to be the craziest stuff. We've always known to be the craziest thing that a person would do. What he did is something that even these people find shocking. And because if he was able to drive through a parade of children and old people, I emphasize this all the time because these are the groups. These are supposed to be the untouchable groups. Children and old people are supposed to be completely off the table, right? If he could do that, just imagine a bunch of kids. You know when kids leave school and the crossing guard helps them cross the street? Darrell is the guy who don't stop on purpose and plows through. Darrell's the guy. He's the guy. That's who he is. You want to blame the medication? Him not being on some medication? Darrell ain't been on medication in forever. He ain't been on medication in forever. It was in this tight little time frame. Darrell was doing all of this shit. Okay. It started with he gets out of jail, he go to jail for something, he come out. Every time he gets let out of jail, he gets more and more emboldened. His mother keeps bailing him out of jail. His mother, as is told in this letter, thinks he's just this great fucking guy who just needed medication. This is what he was hearing. He kept getting her standing over him, telling him he's a great guy. He just needs some medication. That's all. That's all. That's all that's missing. Not education, because he damn sure needed that. You know what I'm saying? Smart as he want to act like he is. We've all seen his letters, how he write. We can see where he got it from. Grammar. These people do not care about grammar. Okay, they don't know nothing about punctuation. Nouns, verbs, adjectives, all the same. You can use them interchangeably. It don't matter, right? Right? Great point, AB. AB said, so medications give you remorse? That is a great point. According to Dawn, the reason Darrell has no remorse is because he don't got no medication. I don't know, when he was saying giving his little speech at the end, in his orange suit, when he figured out that, now the judge is the one who gets to pick his punishment. And he was, trying so hard to push that water out of his eyeballs, talking about how he don't want to be just put away and forgotten. That's exactly how he said it. I just don't want to be put away and just forgotten. That's what he said. That's what he said, and that's how he said it. I just don't want to be put away and just forgotten about. That's what Darrell said, and that's how Darrell said it. He got remorse. His remorse is just for himself. He's remorseful for his life that he now has to spend in the prison. What I would be curious to know, remember when he tried to turn around and speak to the people in the courtroom? And the judge was like, yeah, nah. Don't you dare. Remember that? No. Don't you do it. You face the same way you've been facing all this time. Ain't nobody trying to look at your face. They've seen enough. They've dealt with enough without having to look you in the eyeball. Okay. That's a sight to behold. All right. I would be curious to know what he would have said. There's a few moments in this thing that I'm curious about what would have happened. Like if he had testified. First of all, would he have done that weird thing where you ask yourself questions? Because he would have asked himself a bunch of softballs. He would have been like, did you mean to do it? And he would be like, no. Like, would he have tried to stand on the other side and talk to himself and then run back to the chair and then answer? And then run back up on the outside of it. Is that what he would have done? Would they have made him do it still sitting at his desk? Or would they have went and cuffed him to the front? Would they have shackled him up there at the front? What would have happened? I'm curious to know these things. And now we'll never know. We'll never know the answer to these questions. That's so many jokes I could have made. Jokes lost into the ethernets.